Airplanes might be high-tech marvels, but most travelers are still flying blind. Because behind every smooth takeoff are clever hacks that make flying easier, cleaner, and way more comfortable. The problem? Nobody tells you. Until now. Here are 15 simple travel tips that seasoned flyers swear by, and you'll wish someone told you sooner. Let's go. Love the window seat for the view? Just make sure you bring an extra layer. The outside air at cruising altitude can drop to minus 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And that icy chill seeps right through the cabin walls. Window seats get hit the hardest, especially in summer when most people dress light. So if you want that scenic shot without freezing your arm off, ask the flight attendant for a blanket or pack a hoodie. It's a small move, but trust me, your body will thank you. Craving a hot cup of coffee at 30,000 feet? You might want to think twice. The water used for tea and coffee on planes comes from onboard tanks, and those tanks are rarely cleaned properly. Multiple studies have found bacteria like E. coli lurking in them. Even flight attendants often refuse to drink anything made with that water. So, if the crew avoids it, you probably should too. Stick with bottled water, juice, or canned drinks. It's cleaner, safer, and far less questionable. You'd think the bathroom is the dirtiest part of the plane, right? Wrong. The filthiest places are actually right in front of you. Tray tables and seatback pockets are crawling with germs. Passengers stuff trash, used tissues, and food wrappers into those pockets. And tray tables? Some flight attendants say people change diapers on them. Yes, diapers. So don't eat directly off the tray. Use disinfectant wipes. And keep your belongings off those germ hotspots. If you want the smoothest flight possible, book it early. Morning flights have fewer delays, and there's a reason for that. Delays build up as the day goes on. Every late takeoff creates a ripple effect. Plus, the skies are usually calmer in the morning with less turbulence. It's the best-kept secret for stress-free flying. So next time you're booking, skip the sleep-in. Fly at sunrise and land with less chaos. Most people rush to sit up front, but if you're after better treatment from the crew, head to the back. Flight attendants often start service from the front, but they finish in the back, where there's less pressure and more flexibility. That means extra snacks, more attention, and the occasional favor without everyone else noticing. It's low-key VIP service. Sure, you'll be the last to deplane, but you might just leave with a full stomach and a free blanket. Neck pillows are great, until they turn into a balloon. Cabin pressure changes as you gain altitude, and if your pillow is filled to the brim before takeoff, it could expand, stiffen, or even pop mid-flight. Not exactly the relaxing nap you had in mind. The trick? Leave a little room for expansion. Just enough air to support your neck without making it feel like you're sleeping on a tire. Comfy, safe, and no sudden explosions. Tired of rubbery chicken or mystery pasta? There's a better way to eat on planes, and it doesn't cost extra. When you book your ticket, look for the special meal options. Think vegetarian, kosher, gluten-free, even seafood. These meals are often fresher, made in smaller batches, and best of all, served first. Flight attendants say they're usually higher quality too. You don't need a dietary reason to request one, just a little curiosity and a better appetite. Free upgrade. No strings attached. Sure, shorts seem comfy for flying, but here's the gross truth. Airplane seats aren't cleaned nearly as often as you'd hope. Hundreds of passengers sit on them weekly, and deep cleanings, rare. That means your bare skin is touching whatever the last person left behind. Yikes. Plus, temperatures can drop fast mid-air. Cabins get cold, especially near windows or overnight flights, so swap the shorts for joggers or comfy pants. Stay warm, stay clean, and avoid any mid-flight regrets. Flying internationally? Don't forget one of the simplest tools, a pen. You'll need it for customs forms, declaration cards, and entry paperwork. And when flight attendants start handing them out, suddenly everyone around you becomes a pen beggar. You'll be asked, then passed, then forgotten in the shuffle. Avoid the hassle. Toss a pen in your bag ahead of time. It's light, easy, and surprisingly powerful for smooth travel. Hate turbulence? Here's a tip straight from the cockpit. Sit over the wing. That's where the plane's center of gravity is most stable. It flexes less during turbulence, which means a smoother ride for you. The tail feels every bump. The nose catches the shake. But over the wings, it's like riding the calm middle of a seesaw. So next time you book, skip the view or the exit row hype and fly smoother, smarter, and a lot less rattled. Before you even step foot in the airport, download your Airlines app. It's not just about checking in. This little move gives you power. Gate changes, delay alerts, baggage updates, you'll get them first. Many apps even let you rebook instantly if your flight's canceled. No long lines, no begging a stressed-out agent. Plus, digital boarding passes and seat maps are right at your fingertips. More control, less chaos, all from one smart download. Want to avoid paying $5 for water? Here's the hack. Bring an empty reusable bottle through security. It's 100% allowed. Once you're past the checkpoint, just fill it at a water fountain or bottle station near your gate. You'll stay hydrated without waiting for that tiny plastic cup mid-flight. And you'll save money every time you travel. Simple, smart, and eco-friendly. One bottle, big payoff. Here's something every smart traveler brings: a portable charger. Because those airport outlets, either all taken or totally useless. And when your phone dies, so does your boarding pass, directions, and ride info. A power bank keeps you connected no matter what. Charge it before your trip, toss it in your carry-on, and you're covered. It's one of the smallest things you can pack, but it might just save your whole flight. Ever feel like flight prices jump the second time you check? You're not imagining things. Airline websites and booking platforms track your searches and sometimes hike prices if they think you're interested. The fix? Use incognito or private browsing mode. It keeps your search history hidden and your fares consistent. Want to go even further? Clear your cookies before each new search, because sometimes the best deals only show up when no one's watching. Picking a seat without research is like playing airline roulette. Some seats don't recline, others are right next to the bathroom, and a few have awkwardly misaligned windows, or none at all. Use a seat map tool like Seat Guru before you book. It shows which seats have extra legroom, which are near power outlets, and which ones you should avoid entirely. A 30-second search can mean the difference between comfort and regret. So don't guess. Check the map and sit smarter. And there you have it. 15 simple tricks that can turn your next flight from frustrating to fantastic. From where you sit to what you drink, the small choices make a big difference. So next time you travel, remember these tips and skip the rookie mistakes. Know someone who could use a few of these hacks? Send this video their way. They'll thank you when they land. And if you found this helpful, make sure to hit subscribe. We've got plenty more insider secrets and travel tricks coming up. Until then, stay smart, stay comfortable, and fly like a pro.
Stop making this mistake on a plane. It could ruin your flight. Most people do this the moment they board, and it's a huge problem. It looks harmless, but trust me, it's not. One wrong move and you could lose your bag, delay your flight, or even get flagged by security. And the worst part? Airlines never warn you about it. But today we're exposing the biggest flight hacks they don't want you to know. From packing mistakes to secret airport tricks, we're revealing it all. So, if you want a smoother, stress-free flight, pay attention. And before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a travel-saving tip. Those baggage stickers with your destination? They're important, but those old ones from past trips, they can send your luggage on a wild goose chase. Imagine this. Your bag ends up in Tokyo when you're supposed to be in Paris. Not cool, right? So before you even think about checking your bag, peel off those old stickers. It's a small step that can save you a world of headaches. So you know how some people use coffee to mask the smell of, shall we say, other things? Well, the TSA knows it too. And that means your innocent bag of coffee beans could land you in some hot water. They might think you're trying to pull a fast one. And next thing you know, you're in secondary screening, getting swabbed down and questioned. Save yourself the trouble. Stick to buying coffee at your destination. All right. First up is a mistake I see people making all the time. It's a common scenario. You're in a rush, trying to make it through the airport as quickly as possible. You're rushing to catch your flight, your laptop's dead, and you think, no big deal, I'll charge it on the plane. But here's the thing, that's a risky move. You might assume that the airplane's power outlets will save the day, but that's not always the case. Sometimes those outlets don't work, or they're already in use by other passengers. And even before you get on the plane, there's airport security to think about. Security might ask you to turn on your laptop to verify that it's a functioning device. If your laptop is dead and won't power on, guess what? They can confiscate it. Yes, you heard me right. Your laptop could be taken away. The reason behind this is simple. Security needs to ensure that your laptop isn't a disguised device with malicious intent. A dead laptop raises red flags. So do yourself a favor and charge your electronics before you even think about heading to the airport. Make it a habit to check your devices the night before your flight. Ensure everything is fully charged and pack your chargers in your carry-on just in case. Stop packing. Just in case items. Be honest, how many times have you packed something just in case and never used it? Yeah, we've all been there. Overpacking is the enemy of efficient travel. Pack only what you need, and I promise, you'll survive without that extra pair of shoes or that bulky sweater. I get it. We all want that fresh from the dentist clean feeling, even when we travel. But that electric toothbrush? Yeah, that little thing can cause some serious headaches at security. See, most electric toothbrushes use lithium batteries, and those are like the TSA's favorite thing to flag. You're gonna end up with extra screening, maybe even a full-blown bag search. And nobody wants to miss their flight because their toothbrush set off the alarm bells. Okay, this one's a classic. We've all been there trying to find the best way to protect our valuables when traveling. You've got valuables, you want to protect them, so you wrap them in aluminum foil, right? It seems like a good idea because foil is sturdy and can keep things safe from scratches and minor impacts. But wrong. Here's the thing. Aluminum foil blocks X-rays. This means that when your bag goes through the airport security scanner, the X-rays can't penetrate the foil. And what does that mean for you? Well, it means that the security personnel can't see what's inside your foil-wrapped items. It means your bag is going to light up like a Christmas tree for the TSA. The opaque spots on the scanner will raise red flags. They're going to pull you aside, unwrap everything, and trust me, it's not a good look. The process is time-consuming and can be quite embarrassing. Instead, consider using clear plastic bags or specialized travel containers. These options are transparent and won't cause any issues with the X-ray machines. For all you film photographers out there, this one's for you. Those TSA scanners? Yeah, they're brutal on undeveloped film. We're talking fogged film, ruined shots, memories gone forever. It's heartbreaking. So if you're rocking a vintage camera, do yourself a favor and pack your film separately. Ask for a hand check. It's a little extra effort, but trust me, it's worth it to save those precious photos. Sample size hack for carry-on travel. Listen, nobody wants to check a bag if they don't have to. It's time-consuming, expensive, and let's be honest, sometimes those airlines lose your stuff. So, let's talk about carry-on hacks. My personal favorite? Sample sizes. Shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, you name it. They make it in a travel size. Stock up, pack light, and breeze through security without those pesky liquid restrictions. The shower cap shoe hack? This one's so simple yet so genius. You know those shower caps hotels give out? Don't leave them behind. They're the perfect way to keep your dirty shoes from touching your clean clothes in your suitcase. Just slip a shoe in each cap and boom, instant shoe bags. Plus, it's a great way to reuse those caps and reduce waste. The candle trick for waterproofing your suitcase. Alright, this one's for the adventurers out there. Got a fabric suitcase? Rubbing a candle over it can actually make it water resistant. Yeah, you heard me right. The wax creates a barrier that helps repel water. So even if you get caught in a downpour, your stuff stays dry. It's a simple trick that can save your belongings from a soggy fate. The roller fold debate. Backpack versus suitcase. The age-old question, roll or fold? Here's the thing, it depends on your luggage. Backpack, roll those clothes. It saves space and prevents wrinkles. Suitcase, folding is the way to go. It keeps things organized and maximizes space. So choose your packing method wisely, my friends. Avoid this packing mistake or risk TSA hassle. And finally, the grand finale. The packing mistake that could land you in TSA purgatory. Don't, and I repeat, do not pack anything that even remotely resembles a weapon. Toy guns, tools, even that weird-looking bottle opener you got as a souvenir. It's all a recipe for disaster. Pack smart, pack safe, and avoid the TSA's wrath. It's very wrong to put carry-on backpacks into the overhead bin space. This practice can cause inconvenience to other passengers and may lead to damage to your belongings. Always place your carry-on backpack under the seat in front of you. Not only does it free up overhead bin space for larger suitcases and shared items, but it also keeps your essentials easily accessible during the flight. Plus, it can save you from the hassle and delay of having to retrieve your bag from the overhead bin during deplaning. So next time you board, remember, keep your backpack at your feet and you'll have a smoother, more pleasant flight experience for yourself and everyone around you.